After spending 2 days exploring Wuhan, it was time to head towards one of China's most famous destinations, Zhangjiajie National Forest Park. To be honest, I didn't know much about this place, but it was recommended to me shortly before the trip. It wasn't that far from Wuhan, so I thought, yeah, why not? We might not get another chance to visit. Sure, Zhangjiajie looked incredible in photos, but I wanted to see for myself if it really lived up to the hype. Our journey started with a high-speed train from Wuhan towards Zhangjiajie. Even at speeds of over 300 km per hour, it still took us more than 4 hours to reach our destination. As we got closer, the scenery started changing, with a flat landscape around Wuhan slowly giving way to mountains. After arriving in Zhangjiajie city, we still had one more short drive before reaching Wulingyuan, where we would be staying for the next few days. There's a good chance we'll be eating that later. After a short rest, we went out to explore what seemed to be a small traditional Chinese town. Should we go inside? To be honest, I expected more tourists. Look at that kid. Oh, it smells really good. Nothing ever beats a local market. Wulingyuan looked like a small traditional Chinese town, but as the sun went down, it started to show a completely different side. How many LEDs we want to buy? All of them! Incoming! Whew, it was definitely not the quiet mountain town I had imagined. That place was already surprising us, and we had only just arrived. I couldn't wait to see what tomorrow would bring. Next morning, the town looked completely different. The bright lights from the night before were gone, replaced by a quiet and slightly misty morning. Not so quiet anymore. Yeah, I think we still need a little more practice. I think she's streaming that. Hello. The weather wasn't exactly what we had hoped for, but we were ready to see the Avat Mountains. To reach the upper levels of the park, we took the Peilong elevator, the tallest outdoor elevator in the world. And then finally we could see why this place was so famous. This is just wow. Bye bye, little drone.
要不要来一个？看到了。来鲜肉饼加香饼，有牛肉汤有。
And another satisfied customer. Ooh, that's really impressive. Later we found a beautiful little pond with turtles and fish, but something about it didn't quite feel right. Next to it there was a stall selling the same animals, and some of them didn't look particularly happy. It definitely felt off. As we walked further, we encountered thousands of wish ribbons stretched along the path. It will be a cool photo. very real VIP experience. We're 1000 meters high. It's 7 degrees, but I think the view is definitely worth it. Look for yourself. Yep, even here. Looking back, Zhangjiajie was everything I expected, and not at the same time. The mountains were incredible, sure, but the experience around them was something completely different. There was a mix of natural beauty, amazing views, and a lot of tourist spectacle. And if you still think I'm exaggerating, I'll leave you with this view. The next morning we headed to another famous attraction in Zhangjiajie. Unfortunately, the weather wasn't exactly on our side. Remember kids, safety first. And there it was, the famous Glass Bridge, suspended 430 meters above the canyon floor. It's one of the longest and highest glass bridges in the world. Oh, this view is just incredible. The bridge was only the first part. Then it was time to see what was underneath it. To get there, we took one of the elevators and descended a few hundred meters into the canyon. After all these views, bridges and elevators, it was time to go down in style.
Yeah, sit down, please.
Yeah, maybe I should slow down. We finally reached the bottom of the canyon. Standing down here, it was hard to believe we had just been up there. Now it was the time to simply sit back and enjoy the scenery. The boat ride was the perfect way to slow down and take it all in. Let's just quickly. The camera survived, I did not. After all the lights, crowds and attractions, Zhangjiajie showed us yet another face. After a peaceful walk, we reached our next surprise. From the outside, it was already impressive, but we were about to see what was inside. At this point, nothing surprises me anymore. I told you, safety first. By this point, Zhangjiajie had shown us so many different sites, and yet there was still one more place to discover. Our last stop was the Golden Whip Stream Trail, home to some incredible scenery and plenty of monkeys. Oh, she has something in her mouth. Maybe she needs help. Once you notice one monkey, you started seeing them everywhere. It was clear who really owned this park. And just when we were ready to leave, Zhangjiajie gave us one final gift: sunshine. And then finally, after 3 days of exploring Avata Mountains, it was time to say goodbye. This place was full of surprises. I came here expecting incredible mountains, and I definitely found those. But what surprised me most was everything around them. The lights, the crowds, the strange attractions, and the quiet moments hidden between them. Zhangjiajie was not exactly what I imagined before coming here. It was something completely different. And honestly, that's what made it memorable. But our journey through China wasn't over yet. Next, we were leaving the mountains behind and heading to Chongqing, a city that couldn't be more different. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, leave a comment, and join me on my next adventure in Chongqing. See ya!